All right.
All right, we're here. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
So, me and my friend, we decided to look at a bunch of cryptids and all that, and we decided to make a whole tier list about it.
Yeah, we not to be a little not to break the mood, but we're pretty much bored as shit.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what we're gonna do is just do a tier list on each cryptid on this list, and some of these are dumb, like this one right here.
Yeah,
So dumb.
I personally picked that one
Yeah, he
myself.
personally picked it. So,
It,
this is how it's gonna work. We're gonna rate these on how good the design looks, right? How good
yeah.
we think its effect does or whatever it does do.
It's like its description or whatever
Yeah.
that it gives.
No, that's its looks. That we just
Like it's
qualify that its looks.
like like description or like what it does, pretty
Yeah.
much.
What it does, we'll rate that, then how it looks, and then at the same time, what is the chances of us surviving in this situation if we come into contact it with this thing?
Half of these were fucking cooked.
Yeah. And then lastly, how dangerous this thing can pose to like mankind. Like, is it person?
Like, can it like can it end the freaking world, or like is it like not even a threat? Does you have to really worry about it?
It's like the One Punch Man threat to like list. Is it city
Like yeah,
level, people level, like so that's how it's gonna go.
yep. So let's get this party, let's get this road, let's get that.
All right. So first off on the list, this thing,
The Ogie,
the
and I already
Ogie.
have the thing pulled up for it.
Same here, right here.
Yeah, the Yogi.
So funny enough, I also found this website that's called Cryptid Wiki. So it has everything to do for like cryptids and stuff like that. So
Yep.
it says here, Ogi is a legendary lake monster inhabiting Lake On Onondaga, Onondaga in Syracuse, New York State. Described as a colossal salamander-like creature, Ogi has been the subject of local lore and fascination, capturing the imagination of residents and visitors alike. So this is the image I found of the Ogi. It looks pretty silly, but I can see what they mean by
Giant.
salamander. Yeah,
Yeah,
giant salamander,
giant.
colossal
Yeah.
salamander. Oh dear, you're not Ogi. Okay, there we go. So it says here the origins tracked to the early 1970s, when reports of a mysterious creature roaming the depths of the lake began to surface. According to local legend, there's a creature origins can be linked to the lake's unfortunate history of pollution. Once a pristine body of water of great significance to the Native American tribes in the area, the lake fell victim to pollution and neglect during the 20th century. The first mentioned documents of Ogi dates back to 1972 when a young boy scouted returned from a camping trip with a particular find, a salamander of an unusual size. Intrigued by the creature at first, the boy eventually lost interest, pro- promoting his parents to release it to the lake. However, wait, they caught this thing? Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Go back and read that.
The young Boy Scout, the young Boy Scout returned from a camping trip with a peculiar find, a salamander of unusual size. Intrigued by the creature at first, the boy eventually lost interest, promoting his parents to release it into the lake.
So wait,
They caught
you're
it.
telling me you're telling me a young boy either that's like typed wrong, or like the boy. I think they just found it. I think they just found it. Like, I don't know. I don't think they actually caught it, because if this site gives it like its size, then like, and I mean, in the image itself, you go up there, it looks
It looks
massive.
pretty big, yeah.
Yeah, like no young boy or a couple of parents aren't gonna like fucking like pick this thing up, you know?
Yeah.
Unless like it's talking about like a smaller salamander, which, you know,
Maybe it was like not
a
maybe it
ba-
was a juvenile during that time, but who knows?
maybe it was a baby, I don't know.
They lost the lake, they lost interest, released it back into the lake. However, the once innocuous salamander found itself immersed in the toxic. Oh, it plagued
Oh,
the lake
so it was just a regular. Okay, so it was a salamander they found,
of unusual size, so it was pretty
and then they
big,
released it. So it was already big, but then they released it back into the water,
and it got
and
hit with chemicals and pollution. Over time, the salamander went underwater. A grotesque transformation evolving to a fearsome being known as the Ogie. So it was just a big salamander that was thrown
then got
into
bigger,
chemical waste and
and
pollution.
it, and this got really fucking big.
Yeah. Oh my god, the fresco night crawlers there. God, I hate that.
I mean, they call it a. I mean, they call it a fearsome beast. I mean,
Yeah, a fearsome
I just want
being.
a being, or yeah, I would just call it a beast.
Okay,
Shoot.
let's just see. Despite its mythical status, that's an interesting way of saying it. Every Halloween, residents adorn the streets with flyers and displays depicting the Ogie's monstrous appearing, adding an air of mystery and excitement to the fest. Okay, so they treat this thing almost like a, I don't know, how do you like
Like
a Halloween icon? Yeah, an icon. That's the
an
word.
icon in that area.
It reserves a purpose in the community. Due to the contamination, authorities have used the legend of Oki as a cautionary tale to deter children from venturing into the toxic waters. The fear of encountering the mysterious creature serves as a deterrent, ensuring the safety of curious individuals who might otherwise be tempted to explore the polluted lake. So they're using this salamander that was hit with pollution into massive size and saying, "Hey kid, you go in there, you get eaten by the Ogie.
Yeah, you get eaten alive. You're not coming back.
That thing will drag you into the dirtiest part of that lake, which is its home."
So already, if we just ignore all of the like, you know, like people using it like that, like this creature is like it would target a person.
It could
It would
probably target a person, yeah.
and
Leg-
eat them and shit. You
yeah.
know.
Legends continue to endure, captivating imaginations of locals and visitors alike. Reminder of environmental challenges faced by the lake and ongoing efforts to restore it to its. Okay, so they're trying to restore it. And pop culture has been featured in forms of media, including literature, art, and even local festivals. Its iconic status as a mythical guardian of the lake has solidif- solidified its place.
Solidified.
Solidified its region's rich. Wow. Okay. So pretty much due to it existing there, quote unquote, it's just been getting a lot of attention and a lot of people are amped about the Ogie.
I mean, it makes sense.
Oh damn. That's its. Whoa.
Big boy.
That look at that fella.
I mean, off of design alone, it's freaking epic.
I'd probably give it like an A or a B, not gonna lie.
I give it like at least an A for design wise. Like how it was created, I give it like at least maybe a C.
C, yeah, its story is
It's
not the most
it's
interesting.
pretty basic. It's pretty basic, you know. For a cryptid though, it's pretty cool though. Like it's a giant salamander, you know.
This is the lake apparently, so it just lives in this massive lake.
That for a giant salamander, that's a lot of space.
Bro is thriving in there.
Bro, yeah. But otherwise, I think for the tier list and stuff, I think the Ogie gets a reasonable like at
A,
least a B.
B, yeah.
I'm thinking like a B. Thinking like at least a B or an A. What do you think, D? What do you think?
God, I want to know its size though. That's the thing.
Yeah. You want to? I want to know its size. You know, you look it up.
Okie size. I'm not asking flooring, you numbskull.
You gotta be specific, T.
Cryptid.
I don't think it's gonna give you the actual size.
Nope, sadly no.
I think it's harder to estimate when people haven't really like seen it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like,
But
yeah.
from this image alone,
I
it
think it's at least
5 foot, 5 6 foot,
5 feet, 5 feet.
5 feet
I'm
long. Yeah.
thinking you're like I'm thinking like 10 feet. 10 feet.
The only thing that catches me off guard, if this is how it's looking, quote unquote, that's most of its body.
Yeah.
Its tail was
That salamander could easily grab your leg and drag you underwater.
it has enough legs to like pull people down. Like its
Yeah.
legs can probably pull like pretty hard down.
Like if I saw this thing pop its head out of the water, I'm running. And also, it has those legs, so I feel like it's able to chase you on land. At
I
least not as like not fast, but
but
like it
like
would be able to walk on
it'd be
land.
similar to like being like charged by an alligator or something, where it's like
Yeah,
fast at first and then it slows down. I feel like this thing, if you're being chased by it uphill, it would lose that battle because its legs would not be able to,
yeah. I feel like it would attack you more like in like a crocodile or an alligator. Like it will wait for you to get to the edge and then snap at you.
Yeah. But I'm thinking this thing's like a good probably 5 6 foot. This
Five,
is
six
like
foot, yeah,
maybe
reasonable.
4 foot, four
I
foot.
mean, if we are gonna say, I mean, in the story, though, if it's gonna say like it was already large enough, like it was already a large salamander when the kid found it. So
Yeah.
like
This thing looks like it's 6 feet. Three here,
six
probably three
feet.
the other side.
Yeah,
So yeah, I'm gonna give that guy I'm gonna put him on A tier. I feel like he deserves it.
yeah, he deserves it. Yeah. All right, next one. What's the next one, T?
The black carpet. Now this one caught me very off guard because I didn't expect anything like it. Let me search up black carpet.
Got a show of like a fucking $24 carpet.
Nah, 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 nah. The black carpet. Yep. If I search up the the black carpet. Yep, this thing. The black carpet. It doesn't have an image. So I'm using this as an image for it because it's pretty scary. Oh yeah, we forgot to mention like how bad would this thing be as a threat? I say
I,
it'd be like up maybe only
that
like a
it's
few
like
people that try to
it's
get
like
into the lake.
only a few. Like it's only gonna like I feel like it's only gonna be a few people. It's not gonna be able to like take on like a whole ass town, or like a city. So like
Definitely. Because I
it's
feel
so it's like
because I feel like
also I feel like it keeps to itself. I'm being
yeah,
honest.
it really sounds like if we can rate this from like how dangerous it is, like S being like it can end the world as we know it, to like D being like, oh, it's a little baby. I'd put it like a good like between C and D, you
Yeah,
know?
but since of its look, the look carries this
The
creature a
look
lot. The look
carries, and
does.
also it being like an important symbol of like protecting the environment and
Yeah, pretty much.
protecting it.
And keeping those little ass kids out of the goddamn poisonous
Yeah,
waters.
true, true, true. But
All right.
the black carpet. Black carpet is an ocean cryptid that resembles a large cluster of organisms. Descript it it has been described by divers
Yeah,
as an
describe.
1,000 foot long group of jet black organisms with thin fillers. It has been compared to the Portuguese man o' war in terms of shape.
Hmm.
That man is big then.
So he's massive.
The
Okay.
black carpet is thought to be related to an early single-celled organisms that lived billions of years ago in the ocean. It is also thought to be related to the bloop.
Okay, so that's already gonna so off of this, it's already S tier. Like it's like
And this is
if you're relating this thing to the bloop, Oh heck no. Like the bloop itself is a massive cryptid, very massive. So like, I just want to get a good look at it though, like a good picture, you know. I mean, you can look it up if you want to,
Yeah, let me check it.
so that people can see, because they're not gonna be able to see that tiny ass little image in the corner.
True, very true. Okay, so this is the best. Like you can see, it's not showing much. Besides this, besides like stuff like this or this.
That's the best image we got.
Yep,
So
that's the best image.
off of just that image, that thing is gnarly looking.
I'd give it like A or S. There's also
I give it
this
a
one. There's also this one. Yeah, the endless sea black carpet. Poisonous stingers. Yeah,
So it's like a giant jellyfish, pretty much.
almost. Pretty. Yeah, in terms of size, yes.
So off of looks, I think it gives of at least an A.
Yeah,
Off of just like description of how deadly it is, because it's pretty much just a giant. Because the giant manowar is a jellyfish. So
and this thing's like a
off of
whole
that, it already
colony.
makes this thing like its size too. Like if you're swimming, you probably won't see this thing until like the last second because of how big it is,
And then it's too late, probably.
and then it's too freaking late, you know. So like I think, and this is in the ocean, and depending where this thing is located, I don't think it will be that dangerous because not many people will be out there. But if you are a diver, you are cooked. You are gone.
The fact that they say it's also thought to be related to the bloop, related to it.
Related, so that already puts it like up there in like deadly
Pretty,
mode,
yeah,
like
pretty
deadliness.
dangerous.
Like it's pretty dangerous. Yeah.
And there's also another images like it being actually like a gigantic thing, but this I feel like this is the best way to resemble it or like say what it is.
Yeah.
Because I remember there was also another thing what's this? Yep, that something about it. Um, I remember there was like a story about it. I can't find it, but it was in like Reddit or something, and being like, "Oh, it can eat sharks entire, like whole."
But I feel like danger level, it wouldn't be that dangerous unless you're a diver and you're in that area.
It can definitely affect an entire like population though, like the
Yeah, it could.
1,000
Yeah.
feet long, 1,000 foot
Like it
long.
could, like it could definitely affect an entire population, but I feel like it lives so. I feel like this off a description, it seems like it lives down in the deep. Like I don't feel like it lives up where like near the surface. I mean, if it has been seen by divers, it's probably around the midsection of like the ocean, like where it lives, or it can live at least.
I'd have to
So
give the design of it A tier. Dangerous level, it can probably take me out instantly if I didn't notice
yeah,
it. Because I
like I'm
probably
not
wouldn't notice it.
like I'm not. Listen, the giant salamander. If like let's just say we have no weapons, fucking bodies me. The black carpet bodies me immediately. So I'm gonna give it at least an A.
Plus, it's in
At
the
least,
ocean. You can't scream, you can't
yeah,
ask for help, you're screwed. So I'll give it I'll put it in front of the
yeah.
salamander.
I'll put it in front of the big boy.
This thing. What was
Let me
this
guess.
thing?
I think that's the Batman.
No,
The
not that.
bat.
It was like
Not the
a
bat.
V light something. Uh no, not this. I think I saw it
Not the
though.
no, not the Venera.
Banana meter. Yep, this thing. The Van Meter Visitor.
Oh my god, that thing already looks gnarly enough.
Yeah. A strange events occurred in October 1903. Several respected members of the community told of a mysterious winged creature that terrorizes some of the town's residents during the night. Descriptive of beast with that has large bat-like wings left a terrible stench wherever it went, and even stranger, it fired beams of bright light from its forehead.
Okay, pause. If so it has projectiles. Got you.
Yeah.
So
The beast, the bizarre account recalls how severe, or several, yeah, several, of the locals attempted to shoot the beast out of their gunfire, but didn't. It's immune to bullets.
oh, so we're cooked. Gotcha.
Yeah, but their gunfire didn't appear to have any effect. Fed up with the menace, a group of townfolk banded together one evening and pursued the creature to an abandoned coal mine, where they confronted not one but two of the beast, which both turned and disappeared down into the gloom of the mine as men opened fire, never to be seen again.
So I'm just gonna say I killed all those men just automatically.
No, like they shot
So
at this thing and another version of it, and the thing went down into the mines, never to be seen again.
oh, never be seen. I thought
While
you
the
said
town
like
folks shot at them, at shot in the
okay.
darkness.
So automatically off of just looks and appearance, that thing is it looks it look like it does for that image. It looks like a pterodactyl. Like it looks like a pteranodon or
It
something.
looks like
You
something
know?
straight out of hell.
Yeah, pretty much. And the fact that it has like appearance wise, I'd give it like an S. That thing looks epic. Like I want to see that in a movie. You know?
I'd give it a B. Not gonna lie, I'd
A
give it a
B.
B.
A B. Why you
Yeah.
say that?
I say a B because it's pretty generic. I mean, we see most cryptids with like wings and stuff like that, so
With
the only
wings and
unique
like
about it is the laser thing. That's about it.
yeah.
Plus, this is not really. I don't think you. Unless they tell us, oh, it has like a thing in the center of its, so I'm not adding this image, it's just this one that I'm mostly focused on. But
Yeah.
even
So we're
then,
just going off. If we're going off that image, then like. Also, it didn't really say it attacked them. It just was just flying about, and then.
and it had like, and it smelled bad. It smelled terrible. It smelled terrible. It shot a weird bright
And
light from its
I
forehead.
mean, I feel like this thing could kill you, but in the story, it doesn't kill anybody. So like, I'm gonna say that it doesn't really care
It
about
is
humans.
weak. It is absolutely inferior.
I
Uh,
feel like if I get a good size of this thing, I feel like I could beat it in a fight. I feel like I could beat it in a fight.
Yeah, because think about it. This thing was chased away by a group of townfolk, and then, even though bullets didn't hurt it, right? Bullets had no effect from what seemed. It
Like
still just ran
I don't.
away.
Yeah, it just ran away. Like even the bulls didn't affect. It didn't even try to fight back. So
I'm putting it,
I give. I'll give it a C. I'll give
yeah,
it a C.
C. It stays in C. It's not good. Now, that thing.
The little goofy goobers.
Yeah, the little goofy goobers. This one.
Yeah.
Fresco Nightcrawler
The Fresno Nightcrawler.
is known as the Fresno Alien as a type cryptid that's made of four notable appearances. One of them, California, and the other, National Park, also in California. And both signs it's only seen in video footage. A man in Poland has also claimed to have seen the creature, but there's also not several. There has been sightings in Montana. Okay. Wait,
Okay.
this is actually very close to us. 2020, April 25th, 2020.
So it's not that old. I got you.
And there's more things about it than other things. First sighting was
Okay.
in 2007. Country, United States, and possibly Poland. California. Possible population unknown. Okay, sightings. Witness. A 60-year-old former Marine, yet to be named, and his wife were driving near the Carmel on December 12th, 2014, when they came over a hill and saw a 7-foot tall, slender gray figure, which is known as the cartel area creature. The unnamed witness said the following: We recently bought a place in Fort Hill area. We first noticed about 30 days of living here that we suddenly had a perfect circle that stays fresh green no matter what weather in our front yard. That'd already be a concern. If I just noticed a strange,
This thing is
perfectly...
wait. This thing. So this thing is taller than both of us.
Yeah, it's 7 foot.
Reminder, like it's so I'm 6'3". This thing towers over me. Okay,
I'm 6 foot 4 or 5, something like that.
like it towers over me and T. Like all like it doesn't really like. So if we just continue, like if you keep on reading, if it says anything about it attacking or whatever, I'm cooked.
We were driving home after turning into Carmo Road, which leads to our road. We went ahead around the curve by the church and then up a small decline, approximately 10 feet over the decline in front of our truck. The alien ran across the street and into the woods. There are many sightings of the Nightcrawler in form of the area creature, a thin, armless, pale white humanoid creature seen in Ohio. Okay. Then spotted another security camera where two creatures, one being very small, around 1.5 meters, and the feet of the creatures can be barely seen, as well as what seems to be some sort of webbing connecting from the knees to the upper body on at least the larger one. The cryptid has been videotaped in Poland. This is what appears to be a withheld camera, judging from the shakiness of the footage. Creature has not been seen too long, but appears to have similar traits to the larger one taped in. Okay, the next sighting of the creature was in Billings, Montana, captured on home surveillance system at 9:45 p.m. on the 4th of the 25th, 2020. Okay. Description. Short, 1.5, most of their height being their legs. Small upper body. Hard to find details on the upper body of the cryptid due to the poor quality of the image. Thin, with no arms and long muscular legs. Walks in an odd manner with its backward bending knees. It resembles the fresco Nightcrawler. Okay.
So there's like different variants of
Yeah,
this
there's
thing.
different variants. And there's footage of it.
You want to watch one video, I guess?
Yeah. Alright, let's see. The
Fresno
Fresco
Alien,
Alien.
aka Nightcrawler footage. Second figure yard crossing with cape. Close up analysis. You be the judge. Okay, we will.
Definitely. Alright, let's see how... Imagine just two guys running around with their
That
arms
would
in
be
their
funny.
pants.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Original
Original
footage
footage.
cropped up to fill up screen. Alright, this is horrible quality, but I can... Okay, so it seems like they're probably gonna... Oh yeah, look.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, what the hell?
Why does it walk like
It
that?
waddles. It
It
waddles.
waddles. It's waddling.
But it almost
it, loo-
looks like...
it looks tall. Like it looks
It
tall. It
looks
does look
pretty
tall.
damn tall. Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like it would be like six, maybe like 7 feet tall.
Yeah, look. But it looks like its legs are almost like shuffling, right?
Like shuffling, yeah.
But it also looks like... How do I describe
It
it?
could just it could just be the video footage. But why it look like it's floating?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It looks like its walking motion and the ground it's walking on does not seem. I mean, there is a shadow of it, though it produces an actual shadow. It must affect an inverse to raise details of the figure. Please take note, if there was a string holding up the figure, it would show with the enhancement.
Oh, so he enhanced the image. Okay.
Just in case, because some people thought that this thing was actually just like nothing at all.
Yeah, I would see why. It looks like a puppet freaking bouncing around and stuff.
Yeah. But just the way it walks is so weird. Yeah, look, it's right there.
Yeah, there's no string.
It looks like it's almost sliding down, doesn't it?
Yeah.
says something right here. Yep, right there. There he is. The way its legs move, I don't like.
I don't like that. That's unsettling. I don't like
Are
that.
those eyes? I mean,
Maybe.
it's 7 foot. It's hard to tell what this thing even looks like properly.
Oh, so the camera looks like from an uphill like area, like
Yeah.
uphill.
It looks like it's
Like it looks
walking downhill.
yeah. The walking doesn't look natural. That's
It
the
looks
thing.
very weird.
Like it does. It's like two little
And this
stilts
is
on top.
now this is from
This-
the actual surveillance. Yeah. Yeah, it's walking downhill almost. Either downhill or this is just angled in a way that the street isn't like the street's actually straight, but it's just walking. But yeah, you can clearly tell when it's not cropped. It looks 7 foot. It looks very tall.
It does look tall. Okay. From this video, and from what? Okay, enough of the question mark.
Yeah, enough of the question mark.
From just back to the tier list thing.
Gallery.
If we go back,
So this is
Oh,
what
look,
people
there's a gallery.
depict on what it could be, or what it looks like. Oh my god.
I mean, that's cute. That's kind of cute.
That's
okay.
very
But
silly, but yeah, that looks about right, honestly. Yeah, look, that too, yeah.
that's the image that I think we used. Yeah. So if there's different variants of the thing in different states, then that would make sense. Um, it honestly just reminds me of an armless skinwalker. That's what
Yeah, it
kind
really
of
does. I'm gonna look at this one. What does this show?
strange alien stick-like figure caught on security camera. But okay. That's
a
actually
lot
okay.
better. It looks.
What's-
Why does it look like there's. Shut up. Why does it look like there's something here?
I don't know.
I don't like
There's
that.
something behind it. There's
Yeah,
something behind
look,
it.
it was like
It's a baby.
mentioning
a
the
baby.
smaller one, yeah. Yeah,
Like
it
a little
walks
baby.
so weird.
It's like taking its sweet old freaking time. Like
But yeah, you can tell that this thing is very tall. But yeah, its knees like buckle and stuff.
so yeah, it's like a baby and like an adult. Okay.
Yeah, it stops. Wait, does it look
So
at the
what?
camera?
Does it look at the camera?
It stops.
It's like stop.
Stops right there. It stares at the camera and then continues moving
I think
a bit faster. Yeah,
it might just be a mother and its baby. It just keep walking, down the path.
bro, what the hell is that thing?
Bro, it looks it's so unsettling because you don't know what the frick it is.
What is this?
What is this? This just has to be fake because there's no way.
Sure, we'll just look.
It's gotta be stupid.
My god. Yeah, look, there's the footage.
We have yet another one of these weird-looking videos showing yet another weird-looking pajama creature walking
Pajama
across
creature.
someone's backyard. Namely, my backyard. As rough as this is, I thought that this is the way the original was done. Now, this was my third attempt after the glide line
So he's trying to debunk it. Okay, Mr. Debunker.
at the top broke, and I was forced to use just the fishing line on both legs to pull it along. Pajamas with some duct tape at the top holding a hook, pulled along a wire is all this is. Since this was recorded in full daylight, I had to make some lighting adjustments and also added video noise to cover the wire. Interestingly, I couldn't make out the fishing line, just the wire. Another fine example of me hoaxing. And like I said, this was my third attempt. And I learned something while doing this. The effort improves with each attempt. And that is interesting because what most of us had seen of the original wasn't the first try at all. It was the second. The first is far more telling when we look at it.
Okay, so this guy's trying to debunk it, but God,
What's to say it's an actual thing because we're just gonna rate it off its looks and if it's dangerous
Yeah.
and yada yada its backstory. Off of looks, I'd give it a C.
yeah,
It's basic. It's very basic. It's cool, but it's basic.
I The only thing that catches me off guard is the walking of it. Because in the other
Yeah,
footages, it actually shows it walking a lot differently than the guy attempting to remake it look.
yeah. If we're just looking at that second video of like it walking with the baby, honestly, that walking is unsettling. Like it's like I feel like it walks and then it'll stop, and then walks, it starts walking
I'm gonna
again.
put it in B. I feel like B would be a nice spot for it.
And now danger wise, I don't think it's dangerous. It
I
looks docile as
it
all.
quite
It
literally
looks
is
docile.
running away in that one like report they
Yeah,
made.
like it runs away and like it looks docile. Even though that baby did creep me the frick out when I looked at the camera. But either way,
Okay, now the next one. Now
next
hopefully
one. Mm-hmm.
okay, just gonna be a pain. Okay, I see. The honey swamp monster. Something like that. Yep, the honey island swamp monster. That's this. But monster. Yep, this thing. Okay.
Back to Wikipedia.
Yep, back to normal, non-good Wikipedia. Okay. So, it is known as okay, so it's a Sasquatch. Ape-looking humanoid similar to Bigfoot. Habits, the swamp.
So we kind of right. So it's just pretty much as a Bigfoot. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a Bigfoot. 7'2", gray hair, red eyes. Is there anything in particularly good about this thing? Like anything unique?
Like I'm gonna go off like because I need to see a picture to actually like get a gauge of what you know.
This is the best one, probably.
Okay, so it's just a Bigfoot that lives in the swamp. It's so I'll give it. I'm gonna say it's a D. It's a
Yeah,
D.
it is
Like
a
like because
D.
all Bigfoot look the same. And if we're going off danger wise, this thing could beat my ass. It would beat the shit out of me. But for most part, Bigfoots aren't really seen attack people. That's the thing, though.
They're
They're not really seen
very
attack.
distant. Specifically
They're very
because we
distant.
literally destroy anything that we see in our sights. But yeah.
Yeah. But I put it in D. It's just another Sasquatch.
Yeah,
It's just another
just no
Bigfoot.
scout.
Now I believe we're on one of my favorites.
Yep, the chupacabra.
The Chupacabra, one of the classics. And,
Chupacabra.
and,
Alright,
an actual decent, cryptid.
back at the
If,
wiki.
if we're going off that image.
Yeah, that looks wicked. But no, we're going off
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah, the dog-like one. We're going off the dog-like one, not the.
The dog, like, when I'll give it a B. A pretty alright B.
I'll give it a B. Yeah.
Okay. As we know, it just sucks the blood of, like, lambs and stuff like that. Nothing too bad, nothing.
Nothing too bad. So I'm pretty sure it just targets farm
Goats.
animals.
Yeah, goats, farm animals, cows, stuff like
It's
that.
it's never been reported to target people. So like, I mean,
Yeah,
I
look the
feel like
appearance.
also I think in some reports when people do kind of catch it, it runs off. So
Yeah.
it's like any other animal when it gets caught or like it
Scared,
gets
runs away
scared,
if it
it
can.
scares, runs off. So I give it like it's not that dangerous. Like it will attack your farm animal, but won't attack you per se. Now I feel like if it were to attack you, it's gonna beat your ass unless
It
you have a
would
weapon
do a
with
lot of
bullet.
damage. And,
Yeah.
but
If we're just going if we're going off that amphibian looking one, yeah, it's killing you. Going off the dog one, I might have a 50-50 chance. I'm being
because the thing
honest.
is, for this one, if we go to appearance, right? Appearance 3 to 4 feet. That's
Yeah.
the image.
So like a dog. So it's like dog size.
Even
It
if
is dog size.
even if this thing was 3 to 4 foot, I'm pretty sure I could stand a chance against this thing. Plus, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it'd be too afraid.
Yeah,
Before.
as I said, in most reports, it just runs off, or you will not see it because it will be gone by the time you even get to your farm animals. So
Look at this thing. Looks kickable.
it looks look. So I'll give it like
B.
I'll give it
B or
I'll give it
C.
like a.
Yeah, I won't put it in B.
Maybe,
I won't put it in B. I will say C or D.
I see. I feel like I feel like it's on top of like the flying pterodon thing. I'm being
There.
honest. It's on. Yeah.
Sit there.
Now it's time for another silly one. The Frogman. The Frogman.
Think it might be here.
I personally put this one on here just like the Fresno Nightcrawler.
Frog Island Man, something like that.
I think it's just the Frogman.
Frogman.
Oh god, there's so
Love
many fucking
Island Frogman.
the Loveland Frogman.
Okay, so known as Loveland lizards or cryptid, they habit their area. Creatures themselves have been sighted in Sermont. Okay.
Description.
Just frogs. Just frogs.
They're
Frogs with heads, wrinkly skin on top. They're around 1 meter tall. Alright, nice.
well, they're small. Okay.
They aren't that. Actually, that's a good description, actually. That's a good size on how it's like.
So they're not. So they're like around my waist.
That's pretty
Gotcha.
realistic, yeah, on how it looks.
Okay, so not dangerous. Got you. So I feel like this thing would. So I feel like the Frogman would only be dangerous if it's in a group.
Not dangerous as I see this.
Not dangerous. As I see that. Let's look at the video. Let's look at the video. Let's look at it.
It better be good. It better be good.
It better not be some me trying to debunk some shit.
We're here at the Loveland Frogman Festival. I believe it's the first Loveland Frogman Festival.
I can barely hear audio, so I'm just gonna skip it.
That man looks so out of it. What is that?
What is that?
Let's just find the good part. Okay, goes into sewer. A snake? Yep, that's snake. Wait.
Snake. Snack. 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 I don't know why you're videotaping the snake. Am I supposed to fucking find a frogman or whatever?
I think it's when he gets in here or something. No, it just ends.
Then why is the freaking, you know what? That's some bullshit.
Not good. Fake. False. Boo.
Food, and I see a frogman or any video. Anyway,
Dumb.
let's go back to the tier list.
Yeah, go back to the tier list. Okay, so it seems like this thing doesn't.
It's docile. It's not gonna fight you. Like it's probably gonna act. It's probably gonna act like any other frog. If it gets. Okay, that's actually terrifying. That's actually no.
Their eyes reflect, yeah.
Okay, as I said, I feel like if it were to attack you, I feel like it'd only be dangerous in a group. They're only 1 meter tall. What is that?
Oh, that looks. That's just.
That looks so freaking horrible. That looks. Nah, I'm good. Okay, let's go back to the tier list. I feel like design-wise, it's a D.
It's a D.
Danger-wise, it's
Now,
a D. It's
the
not gonna
thing
fight
is,
you.
I feel like I would put this in front of the Sasquatch. You know.
Yeah, definitely. If it's gonna be in D, but it's a better. It's better than the Sasquatch.
Because it's more original.
Now,
it's a frog.
It's more original. But now it's time for
The death worm.
the Mongolian death worm, which is actually a cool cryptid. It is the Mongolian death worm.
Yep, there it is. Okay. Whoa. Okay, that's
Yeah, very gnarly. Yeah.
okay. 2 to 7 foot long. What? Okay, I thought it'd be longer. Has the ability to spit out corrosive yellow saliva and to generate blasts of electricity.
I think we're getting. Now we're finally getting into the ones that will fight back. Finally.
Yeah, like actual ones that are monstrous. Yeah.
Yeah. So it spits out corrosive acid.
Yellow saliva, and it seems to cover its prey with a acidic substance that turns everything a corrosive yellow color, which is its saliva. Legends say that the creature begins to attack as it raises half its body out of the sand and starts to inflate until it explodes, releasing a lethal poison all over the unfortunate victim.
Okay, so automatically, So automatically danger level is like an A. I'm being honest.
No, it's an
That's
S.
pretty.
It's an S.
It's an S. Yeah, that's
The
definitely an S.
poison is
That
so
thing.
venomous it kills their prey instantly.
Okay, so S.
Yeah.
S tier for danger.
Livestock and humans are supposed to be its main prey because of Mongolia has been under such Soviet control until 1920. Very no one has been known about the death worm in the West. In recent years, they've been able to look for evidence of the creature's existence. Ivan Merkel, one of the leading Loch Ness monster detectives, studied the region
Sure.
and interviewed many Mongolian people about the worm, but due to the sheer volume of sightings and strange deaths, it came to conclusion the death worm was more than just a legend? Okay, not going there again. Mongolia, I'm not staying. Okay, I'm not going there ever again. I'm not even considering it.
uh, yeah, if something's able to like hit me with like a poison that like kills me automatically, like I can't get to a hospital in time, yeah, fuck that.
I bet you it
I'm good.
only says 2 to 7 feet because of how tall it pops its head out. We don't know what
I
the
mean,
rest of its body could be.
yeah, but like if it targets humans, like that's a specific thing. It targets farm animals, but also humans. So
Wait a minute, look.
even even if it is small, shoot.
Experts are not certain it's a real worm, but because of the Gobi Desert is too hot for area for annelids to survive, some of it suggests it might be a skink, but they have little legs and scaly skin whenever for witness accounts specify the worm is limbless and smooth-bodied. The most probable explanation that the death worm is a new species of worm lizard. A group of burrowing reptiles, though the native Mongolian people are convinced of the death worm's nature. It would take more of research. It would take years of research to satisfy the rest of the world's scientific community.
Okay,
So
but this background, so it's a type of worm.
it might be a worm. Though
First sighting,
it looks like
first
a
sighting.
bloodworm. Let me show you what a
Yeah,
bloodworm looks like.
yeah, I know what blowworms look like. Fucking
Bloodworm. Its mouth
yeah, yeah, it
oddly
looks like a blowworm.
represents it in such a similar way.
Yeah, but last if you go down to like background and shit, it's like it says freaking 100 years ago, last sighting unknown, category, and its population size or
Small.
whatever. It's small.
As in there might be a tiny population of it.
Yeah, in the Mongol, which makes sense. It's a worm. Um, so off of just looks, I give it an A. I mean, it's literally just a
God, look at
bloodworm.
these images.
Jesus, it makes it more terrifying. Put it away.
My God. Yeah, look. It's shooting its acid, yeah. Acidic saliva. God, that's... Onyx.
Why is Onyx here? Get the fuck out of here. Go back to Pokemon.
You don't seem like a worm, do you?
You don't seem like a worm. I mean, it is a worm. It's a giant rock
It's a
worm.
rock variation of it.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so for looks, I'll give it like a B because
give
it's
it
a
a B.
worm. It's just a massive bloodworm.
Very pretty much, which already makes it terrifying. Um, for danger level S. For if I beat this thing in a fight, hell no.
Thank God this thing is living in the desert. Cause imagine if it was in like a better place,
Like the U.S.
like a more moist area.
Like the
More could,
U.S.
yeah, more could possibly be like popping out.
Yeah,
So thankfully it lives here.
and not like anywhere else.
The fact that it shoots a its saliva out. It's a yellow saliva that burns and kills their opponent instantly. That's an S. So
That's an S.
it can
It's our first S.
probably that can probably take out cities. This
If
thing can
there's
probably
enough
take
of
out
them,
cities.
if there's enough of them, then yeah.
cities are like small towns. I'm not saying it can like definitely wipe out the face of the like everyone off the face of Earth, but
I
it
feel like
can.
I feel like if there's enough of them, they can take out like a small town, at least.
God, it's comparable to like the black carpet in damage.
It is. It is. I'll still give it an S because I feel like it's way more deadly than the black carpet.
Yeah, because the
Even though
black
the black,
carpet. Actually, no, it's less deadly than the black carpet if you think about it.
but yeah,
Black
yeah, there's a
carpet's
small.
in the ocean. This thing's in the desert.
Yeah, and how many people were in Mongolia? A couple hundred. And by the way, I would say it's less deadly since it's only a small population.
Yeah.
So
Uh. Okay.
okay, that's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people.
I probably still put it in S tier though. I'm being honest.
I gotta. God, I gotta say A. I can't.
Actually, yeah, A.
I
Yeah.
put it
There's
like.
probably a lot more deadly creatures on this list than the bloodworm, not the bloodworm, than the Mongolian deathworm.
I will say this much. For deadly level, black carpet and this thing definitely are like
Yeah,
A.
and it's way more deadly than the salamander, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely more deadly than the salamander.
Actually, you know what? Let me add a row. Let me add a column above, and I'm gonna call it something. A plus. I'm gonna do that
Put it A.
specifically to move the black carpet and the deathworm there.
Gotcha. All right, all right. All right, next is the giant lion, the tiger.
What was it called again?
It was like the freaking. Let me look back. I gotta look back. Let me look. It's
It was like a devil tiger, something.
something tiger.
Devil queen tiger. There it is.
The Queensland tiger. Yeah.
Queens. Lynn tiger. Queensland tiger. Yep, this one. Oh dear God. Yep, there it
So
is. Thank God we have the wiki, the cryptid wiki.
I got the wiki.
Okay. Reported to live in the Queensland area in the eastern of course it's Australia.
Of
Okay.
course, it's Australia.
Being a dog-sized feline with stripes and long tail, front teeth, and savage temperament, it has been, considered to be extinct. Okay. So it looks like that. We don't need a description. Sightings 1871 and all the way up to they continue to occur in the 1950s. So there isn't much information about it. It's not tall from what I'm
Like
looking at.
at all. But it is. I feel like it can still mess you up. It will still
It's
mess
like
you
having
up.
it's like having a bobcat but in a adult form. Honestly, a bobcat might be bigger than this thing.
Yeah, I mean it is dog sized.
Yeah,
So
a dog-sized feline. So in looks, I'll give it a B because
yeah.
it's just quite literally it looks
It's
like a
more
half
da-
tiger.
hey, listen, it's more dangerous than the freaking walking pajama
Yeah,
aliens.
I'll give it that much. I'll give it that much.
Yeah.
It's savage. I'll give it that much. So
I'll give it that much.
I'll
Yeah.
put it right behind Ogie. I'll put it-
Ogie would freaking solo the Queensland Tiger. Solo.
Honestly,
Freaking.
maybe. That'd be a big maybe. Because it
I feel like
depends on
I feel like if Ogie gets a jump on it, then yeah, he wins.
yeah.
Okay, this is turned to a versus battle. Let's continue.
Yeah, let's continue.
This isn't a
Mothman.
Mothman. This is gonna be a cool one.
Mothman. Who's the Mothman? That is horrendous image of a Mothman. Okay, let's go straight to sightings. Oh my god. Okay,
There's a
first
lot.
sighting November 12th, 1966. And we are in November, ladies and gentlemen, so that's an interesting one. Okay.
Don't touch me.
19.
Imagine seeing a giant moth with like on two legs and two massive wings fly at you at fast speeds. I would actually cry.
Some believe that the Mothman tries to warn people about disasters about to happen, such as Chernobyl or Freiburg sightings listed above. However, there seems to only be one Mothman instead of a bunch of his kind. And since he seems rather paranormal, these sightings are not much interest to cryptozoologists who want to discover new kinds of creatures.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
A
Yeah, we'll go with
Mothman-like creature was proposed by a select few during the 9/11 catastrophe.
that's gotta be photoshopped.
That's gotta be.
There's no
This
way.
this isn't even near. This doesn't.
The Twin Towers is
This doesn't.
nowhere near
This
that.
doesn't even look near. Although those might be the towers, maybe, but like it looks photoshopped. I'll be honest.
Yeah. Off it looks, I'm giving you an S. Mothman is a pretty good, cool
I'll give it
design.
an
I'm being
A for it existing in its in its just mere existence. Yeah, some people say that it's like the Owl Man. Yeah.
now danger wise.
We haven't.
No, it's not. It warns people of. It's like warning people of like something bad's going to happen. If if it does that, then yeah, it's not a dangerous being at all. It's not a malevolent being. It's a benevolent being. It's not going to hurt you. You know, even though there was that one sighting of it like pretty much like jumping onto a person's like flying and then like freaking falling onto somebody's car and shit and then flying off, but I digress. But it's not that dangerous. Would I fight it? No. I don't want to get picked up and then dropped.
Yeah.
Like I
So
feel like you would agree with me. Anything that can fly, you automatically lose.
yeah. So
especially if it's bigger and you probably know it's stronger than you.
I'll say this. It entered the domain of B tier. I'm gonna put it on B
Yeah.
tier.
It's way more. I mean, it's less dangerous than the frickin'. Yeah.
What, these guys. These
No,
things.
actually, no. I feel like it's more dangerous. It'd be above the freaking the pajama
Fair.
aliens. You
So
know?
it'd be top place for B tier.
Yeah.
Now
Come in.
this thing. So
Thanks.
what is this thing, bro?
Thanks, bro. What did you put a monster hunter freaking creature in the list?
No, it's the dog thing. Remember that one dog thing?
The wog?
Yeah, the wog, I think.
Yeah, it's the wog, I believe.
Let's try it.
Yes.
Yep, this thing.
Oh, the Dawawa. Oh, it's in. Oh yeah, the thing that
Dawayo.
walks. The freaking wolf that walks on two legs. Yeah.
Okay, said to be 6 foot, so around our height. According to the legend, it's. Oh, it's the mortal enemy of the Snallygaster.
Snallygaster. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Okay, background Dogman, first site 18th century, last site 20th century, country Maryland, USA, habit forest, possible population medium to low.
So it fights the Snallygaster. Got you.
Yeah. Doesn't seem threatening. Well, it
I
is
feel like
a
it-
dog thing that's 6 foot, so I
It
feel
is
like
like-
it
it
poses
is-
some danger.
It posts like if I feel like if you like mess with it, it will actually attack you.
I'm gonna
Also,
put
since it's a dog, man, I feel like it runs in packs automatically.
I gotta say it might be B tier. I gotta say B tier. I really do.
It's more threatening than the pajama aliens. It's
True. Very true.
it's like I wouldn't be phased. I mean, unless like
Things started
You
running
know.
at us at full speed.
Yeah. Unless the pajama aliens are running at me, then I will actually be scared. But what's next, T?
Jesse.
Oh yeah, Chessie. One of my favorites.
Okay, is a large serpent-like animal, 25 feet long to 40 feet long, said to swim using its body as a sine curve moving around throughout the water. It has no limbs or crest like most snakes, and there was a cluster of sightings in 1977 and more in the mid 1980s. Okay, so sightings, Pokemon card. Okay, when I had Nessie, Chessie. Wow. Yeah, it's... So, I'll say this much.
Don't disrespect my boy's name. Don't disrespect my boy's name.
This thing can definitely eat a man, probably.
I feel like it wouldn't though. I feel
It's
like it wouldn't.
25 feet to 40 feet. What do you think would feed that thing?
A
Exactly.
a very big fish. Okay.
Yeah, probably big fish, maybe a human once or twice a year or something.
Oh, I feel like okay. So Chessie's just a bigger nest. He's just a bigger log nest.
Yes,
Okay.
from what it seems. Now,
He's. I mean, he's more. I mean, shoot, he's more threatening than the pajama alien.
yeah, the pajama getting like slapped around. The only time the
What?
pajama
Listen, unless they're running at me, then I'm not threatened. Like, I can box up. Are you gonna box up a plesiosaur? No. So, yeah.
Now the next one. The Snallygazer, the mortal enemy of the D-Watto.
Of the bootleg furries, yeah.
Yes. God, that looks so intimidating.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
All right, let's read about this
So,
thing.
we're just gonna say for the design, this thing, it's pretty good. I'd give it like an A. I'd probably say
I give
A.
it maybe an A plus.
Yeah.
Honestly. Yeah, A plus. Yeah.
It really depends on like how how much damage it can really do. Okay, so sharp teeth. We've already seen what it looks like.
Does it eat people? It probably does.
Yep. Known enemy. BYO.
The YO.
Oh, there's nothing really about this thing.
Oh, that image is creepy. Go up, look at that image of it smiling with like the down. Ugh, ew, I don't like that. I don't like
I'm gonna be
that.
honest, this thing probably eats people and a bunch of other mammals.
And probably eats the Dwayyo when it gets the chance. How big is it? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I'm trying to
How
figure that
big?
out too.
Like, because the Dwayyo is 6 foot. It has to be bigger. It has to be bigger. Or because, bro, it
Yeah,
can't
says
be
right
that.
here. Look, it says right here. It swoops silently from the sky to pick up and carry off its victims. The earliest stories claim that this monster sucked the blood of its victims. 7-pointed stars, which reputedly kept the Snallygaster at bay, can still be seen painted on the local barns. It's been suggested that the legend was revived in the 19th century to frighten freed slaves. Whoa, okay.
That's wild. Okay.
Enormous wings, long pointed bill, claws like steel hooks, and an eye at the center of its forehead. Described to make screeches like a locosive whistle. What is a locosive whistle? You know,
Locomotive whistle. It's like a train whistle.
Ooh, okay.
I just want to hear what a locomotive whistle sounds like.
Yeah. Okay. Steam loco. Let's just do this one.
Oh my
She
god.
supported his disastrous
Get out of here!
Get out of my sight.
Block! Okay, let's see what this sounds like. Steam locomotive whistle.
I would rip ass if I heard that from far away.
I would scream, run away, and probably die.
So
Because didn't it say it sucks the blood from its victims? Yeah,
Yeah.
heck no.
okay, so right off the bat, this thing's an absolute menace of society.
Yeah, it's got to be A plus or at least an S tier.
This
I'd
thing,
say A plus.
This thing is like there. I say the A.
No, it has to be more dangerous than Ogie. It's way more dangerous than Ogie.
I'm only keeping
Like-
Oogie there just to symbolize its means of protection.
Yeah, it's means of from that thing.
So I can say this. It can. So from what sound it takes, it can definitely eat people. You know.
So it also said it doesn't like pick up its victim
Yep.
and fly them off. So that means it's big enough and strong enough to pick up a full grown person. So
Yeah.
like
That's why I'm putting
the
it
a-
like around A tier. Because Oogie can
average
probably do
man
the
is-
same. These things
give me a-
can literally body hundreds of people. But I'm keeping Snallygaster there specifically because it is capable of doing more than the D1 do.
Okay, so the average man or the average human is 180 pounds. So it's able to carry a 180-pound human off the ground.
It might
Hell
be more.
no.
It might be more. Think about it. It was back in the olden times.
And its one nemesis is the was honestly, I think the dog man,
Yeah.
bro. They had to run it. If bro, I feel like if I'm gonna think how this goes down, I feel like the Snallygaster's by itself, and then like the group of dog man is like a group of them. It has to be a group that takes on the Snallygaster.
Yeah.
So
Either that or because most people at that time they were never 6 foot. Like only at this part at our time, people were actually hitting 6 foot. Like commonly, for the most part. Ish.
yeah, for the most part. So like, it has to be at least 7 foot. 7 foot, I'm saying 7 or at least 6 something,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Okay, now the Wampus.
The Wampus cat, a big fucking panther. The Wampus cat, T, your favorite.
My least favorite, but yeah, sure, we can go with that. Wampus cat. Yeah, it's an A, whatever.
It's an A, whatever.
Okay, Wampus cat. A panther slash cat-like creature in American folklore. Told by tales of Cherokee mythology and tales of lumberjacks. Can be ranged from frightful to comical depending on the region. Okay. Background. Phantom cat slash fearsome critter. First sighting. Early 19th century. Last sighting. Unknown. Country. United States. Habit. Yeah, that's not fun.
Population unknown. No shit. It's probably extinct. No.
Maybe, probably.
Okay, so it's already if it's saying that it's either a large cat or a panther, so it's in like the large cat genus. So automatically danger level already high. That like large cats can already body the average person. So like, but what's special about them? That's what I want to know. What's special about the Wampa? Because these cryptids usually have some type of paranormal shit.
Yeah,
So
I'm looking right now.
that's the icing on the cake for most of these cryptids. Either something paranormal or something dangerous, like the Mongolian death worm.
Okay, here it is. Here it is. If the Wampus cat is hungry, it will eat the eagle whole.
The what?
It can eat an entire eagle.
Okay, that's not very. I mean, it is impressive, but like, it's an eagle. I mean, yes, eagles are massive, but like, they're not that big. I mean, like, they can mess a person up, but like, they're not gonna kill you.
Surprisingly, the Wampus is a friendly and benevolent to Native Americans. Has been offered as one reason why Native Americans would never turned in the Wampus cat's fur.
Okay, so it's like a protector for like Native Americans,
Yeah.
pretty much.
But at the same time, it did say that it was possibly a monster.
Possibly. So it's just a giant cat. That's all I'm hearing. It's a giant cat that
It says,
that can.
wait, mythology. It says right here, many of the tales. In one tale, the Wampus Cat is known as Iwa, a Cherokee woman who did not trust her husband. This woman's husband went out to hunt with his fellow warrior. Suspicious, the woman puts on a mountain lion coat, went to spy on him. When she was found out, the medicine man punished her by forcing her to wear the skin forever, transforming her spirit into the Wampus Cat. Another tale tells the husband and the wife Standing Bear and Running Deer. Standing Bear, the strongest warrior, went out to battle with the Iwa who was terrorizing their village. Eventually, Standing Bear returned, driven insane, and was once a shell of the warrior he once was. Running Deer went revenge for her husband, went to... Okay, there's just a bunch of stuff, okay.
So it could be seen as like a woman that then her soul got That's a gnarly
That's
ass
a
image. That
death
first one.
stare.
That is a gnarly ass image.
Okay,
So at the end of the day though, it's a giant panther. It's a
yeah.
giant cat.
So,
I'd say D. It's a D tier. It's basic. The backstory is cool, but like other than that,
definitely
I
better
mean it's
than
more.
the last two. And
I
the
mean it's better. It means so it's more dangerous than the other two.
now, one of my favorites. Wendigos.
The Wendigo, a classic. Surprisingly, none of these have made the S tier.
Not yet.
Not yet.
A cannibal spirit resembling a zombie. In some form, the Wendigo is the size of a human, while others it can be 15 feet tall. The
Okay, so
earliest
that's
description,
okay. All right.
the early description of the Wendigo was that of similar appearance to a corpse with a skeleton-like thin body with gray skin, sunken eyes, bloody lips, yellow fangs, and a long slimy tongue. Later myths say that the Wendigo is a lipless ape with okay, that's a lie, with human flesh. Background. Yeah, so that's what they're saying. What the Wendigo is.
Yeah, that looks less imposing. I'm being really
Yeah,
honest. I mean, it is
something straight
terrifying,
out
but
to Attack on Titans. Yeah, not interesting.
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
isn't that just what Titans are in Attack on Titan? It's just giant ass Wendigos because they eat people and shit.
Yeah. Either way.
Either way.
First sighting 40,000 years ago. Last sighting unknown. Country North America.
Last
Remote
sighting.
force of Canada. Okay.
So I'm never moving to Canada. Got you.
Alaska's better than.
Alaska has Wendigos.
That's a Wendigo?
honestly, the deer-looking Wendigo always takes me. Always makes is my favorite type of Wendigo. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The deer ones, yeah. The human-looking ones look cool, but the deer ones are freaking epic.
Yeah, this is like OG.
Yeah, OG looking. I think that's just the Americanized Wendigo, though. The more Native American ones are more human-like. The more ones are like more deer-like.
Yeah.
Well, automatically it's like either A plus or S tier. It's a classic. It's a classic cryptid.
Yeah.
Well, you can't go wrong with Wendigos. It's got to be an S tier. You can't go wrong with Wendigos.
It can
You
definitely
can't.
wipe out hundreds of people if it wants to.
And it could definitely wipe out most of the monsters on this list. I'm being honest.
Yeah, until he gets to these two. These two, and maybe this thing.
Well, the snout. Well, the thing is, could have. I mean,
Snallygaster can maybe grab it and toss it into the air, but then again, if we're talking about like the human one, yes, it can do that. Kill it? No. Because I don't think there's a way to kill a Wendigo besides piercing it through the heart, I think.
you can kill a Wendigo, but it's like so. There's a certain tail, at least for the Native American ones. If you kill a Wendigo, its soul and spirit. If you kill one, you yourself will turn into Wendigo because the spirit itself will pretty much possess you to become one. Pretty
Yeah.
much, it's like an endless cycle. So killing a Wendigo is not recommended. So next one looks like the Rake,
Yep, the rake.
a pop culture icon. Pretty much just a skinwalker. It's really just a skinwalker.
God, I should have added Skinwalker, but
I mean, aren't like Wendigos, rakes, skinwalkers, they're pretty much all the same thing, but they all do their different things. You know what I mean? Like one uses this, yada yada.
The
One's a
red
cannibal,
ghost?
the other just looks creepy. The skinwalker is just creepier.
I'm searching up the rake. Yep, creepypasta. Oh, it's a creepypasta.
I mean, technically it is also it also is a cryptid, but we'll still leave it on the list. We'll still leave it on there. We'll still
Yeah.
leave it on here.
Um, let's just speedrun
Going
it,
off,
since we already know what it really is. It just hunts people. Hunts people or
yeah,
animals.
hunts people, animals. It's what dangerous level probably pretty high. I don't think it could take out a small town by itself,
So,
but
like,
like
B tier.
B tier at least.
Top B tier. These-
I don't fucking. It's more. Hey, it's more. Hey, listen, it would rip apart the pajama monsters. All right,
Yeah, it would.
the pajama aliens. I feel so bad. They're the.
They're literally at the bottom of B.
They should be lower, but the reason why we're giving them B is because like the way they walk is creepy as fuck for no
Yeah,
reason.
real wacky.
The goat man, a classic.
Let's just look at the background. Hairy humanoids. Oh, that's a wicked image. Yeah. First sighting, 520 BCE. Ancient Greece. Wow, okay. So very far back. Possible. Population. Large to sporadic. Okay. Oh,
So,
wait. We just go for the Maryland one. This one.
oh
There's
god,
different variants of it. Yeah, that I know the Waterford one, which it's like under a bridge or something as well.
what's this go for? What's this use the Maryland one?
Yeah,
But
this one.
according to legend, the Maryland goat man. I can't. That text is so small on the
I'll
screen.
read it then.
Yeah, read it. Yeah.
According to legend, the Maryland Goat Man is a axe-wielding, half-man, half-animal creature that was once a scientist who worked in the Beltville Agriculture Research Center. The tale holds that he was experimenting on goats. The experiment went awry and he began attacking cars with an axe, roaming the back roads of Bettsville, Maryland. A variation of the legend tells the Goatman as an old hermit who lives in the woods, even walking alone at night along Fetchertown Road.
Okay, so automatically danger levels is high. That motherfucker has an axe,
Yeah.
and the fact that he's a goat and a man. I'm pretty sure they're tall, like at least 6-7 feet. Um,
They're
like we look at size. I think it gives like a description on size. I don't know
seven
if it
foot.
does.
Yeah, 7 foot tall hybrid.
Yeah, 7 feet tall. So if we're just going off that, they're 7 feet tall. The Maryland one wields an axe. Um,
Okay, so God. Um Many teeth, blank face, no nose or mouth, 3 green eyes. Okay, that's a first. 6 foot tall. I
the
gotta
rakes.
put it like between. I can't tell if I should put it between like before or after the rake for B.
I feel like it goes in A above the fucking Queensland Tiger. I'm being honest.
All right.
Mainly because it would. Okay, I don't think of the Goat Man. At least the Maryland version would not be able to take out Snallygaster, and definitely not take out Ogie.
True. Ogie reigns supreme. Ogie will probably drown it, honestly.
Ogie would just grab by the leg, drag it to the water. The only thing the Goat Man would have, at least the Maryland one, is that axe. It'd be a weapon. So
True.
yeah.
Very true.
Now the next one, I believe it is Loch Ness. I believe
Yep, Nessie.
Nessie, Loch Ness monster, a classic.
Okay, so known as the nickname Nessie, it is probably the creature that most often leaps into mind when ordinary people think about cryptozoology. Cryptozoology, the study of
Is that an
animals.
actual job? No, like actually, is that an actual job? Cryptozoology, is that an
The
actual
study of an
job?
animal. Studies an animal that may or may not exist. It is the symbol of it. So it is the icon of cryptozoology. Okay.
It was like probably one of the first cryptids to ever exist. So like, or at least come to fame. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, lake monster. First sighting AD 565. Last sightings recent times, country Scotland. Habitat Loch Ness, very small, theorized to be a singular or even extinct by now for the population. Makes sense though. Description. Okay, about 20 feet long. Nessie is
Not as long. Hey, not as big as my boy Jesse.
Right, Jesse. Okay, some witnesses report small horns or crests, especially those who see the Loch Ness monster from up close. Sometimes witnesses report a smaller or round turtle-like head. This head is the one that seems to appear in most of the more famous Nessie photos. Most sightings are, yes, sea serpents or plesiosaur.
Yeah. Now
Or wait
we
a
could
minute.
just.
Wait, it says or described similar to an extinct species of carnivorous whale. What does it mean by oh?
Yeah, those things.
Oh.
So by the way, T, those are basilosaurs. They were an ancient carnivorous
I
whale.
remember seeing these bastards, yeah. Look
Yeah,
at the
they're very
size of
large.
it. 10
Yeah,
foot.
basilos. Yeah. By the way, basilosaurus were very carnivorous.
Yeah, I can tell by the teeth. Look at
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Munchers.
If you want to look up the full size, you can. If you want to get scared for half of your life.
Probably like 10 foot, 20 foot, right? Let's
Size and
see.
weight. Size and weight is like down there. Size and weight.
Doesn't wait. Yep, 20 meters long, or 66 feet long, okay. And weighed more than 5.8.
Metric tons.
Okay, dang, okay. So, big.
So it could probably be one, but that doesn't explain the long ass neck. But I
Yeah.
digress. So off bat, danger levels. If we're going off that, maybe it could be a carnivorous or I mean, if it's a plesiosaur, like people always say it is, it's a fish eater, so automatically wouldn't try to eat you. I feel like if you're in the water with the thing, I feel like if you annoy it, it will attack you. But I don't think like it's way more. It's like the least dangerous probably on this list.
Yeah.
It's bro. I'm being honest. Even Ogie could fight it, and it'd probably win.
I'll probably put it, I gotta say A, not gonna lie, because it's Nessie, you know.
No, I'd say like C. I'd say C.
Then we'll meet at B. Like B, but it's
B?
like,
Yeah, I could say B. Hey, listen, it's more dangerous than
then,
the
yeah,
pajama aliens. That's gonna be
true.
a run. That's a run. Anyway, the last one, I believe this is your favorite too.
Yeah, my favorite. That's definitely, okay. God, its name though was a long one. Yep. I know it was there. Yep. Whoa, yeah. Okay. So it doesn't have many images about it, but it's real cool. So,
Fucking kite.
yeah. In addition of sights, it has been subject of many myths and much lore during the time of its discovery by a local Tama Native American tribe in the state of Georgia, which predates British English colonization. It is described to have a sturgeon-like body, including bony ridge at the top, front flippers, and no back limbs. Swimming like a dolphin or porpoise and having a snout of a crocodile. The coloring is said to be gray with a whitish yellow underbelly. So far, no physical evidence of it has been found. It is sometimes shown to be green, so it can camouflage. Is it possible that this cryptid is a large undiscovered freshwater seal? Okay, I wouldn't call it a seal. No.
I would call that thing Godzilla's long lost cousin.
Yeah, look at that.
Okay, now I kind of see why they say a seal, but like at the same time, that is not a fucking seal. Description wise, I think you want to say how big this thing is, T.
It's 70 feet long. 70. It's 70 foot long.
Yeah, it's larger than anything else on this list.
And the
It
fact
is.
that it has like a crocodile-like snout means that it
Oh,
probably eats
yeah, it
like
probably eats
it's
meat or
it's
just
a
or
carnivore.
it's a
Yes.
carnivorous creature, so it probably like eats fish, probably mammals on the here and there. It probably doesn't probably can't go up on land, but I feel like if it wanted to, it could leap out the water and grab you and pull you in.
It's 70
Like
foot
its
long. It
size.
can it probably doesn't even need to like pull its whole body out. It doesn't even need to beach itself.
So honestly, size already makes this thing dangerous. Because if you're in the water with it, all it needs to do is grab you by your midsection, with its mouth, and you're already diving down the water. You're gonna die.
Or if it
Uh,
hits you with its tail, it can probably like hit you with like a heavy knockback. It can probably knock you back
like
very far.
not even knockback. You're unconscious or even dead.
Not
So
yeah, true. So I would probably give it A plus. I'd give it A
it.
plus.
Hey, listen, it's probably more dangerous than the frickin' the death cart. Well, no, actually, no. Like the black carp is still more dangerous than this thing because at least like
The black
okay,
carp's 1,000 feet long, and it's quite literally a literal man of war, Portuguese man of war.
it's a giant jellyfish. You're cooked either way.
So
It's more dangerous. Honestly,
it's
I put it in S. I would try to put it in S, but I feel like if we did put it in S, it would be more dangerous than the Wendigo. It would.
but
But at the same time though, it is a water-based creature and not land-based, so we can't really yeah.
yeah, because if it
Um
let's just say if more people were in the water, then the black carpet and this thing would be S.
yeah. Every serpent on here would have been S, but like yeah, it's like A plus. It's more dangerous than the death worm.
It's way more dangerous because its mere size alone. I feel like because the thing is, the death worm hunts humans. Humans are around like 6 or 7 foot. This thing is so far beyond that height, it can probably like get venomed a part of its body, but it won't kill it.
Pretty much.
Plus, this thing can probably eat the worm, like slurp it up.
Bro would slurp that boy up like it's like a spaghetti.
But yeah, that's the entire list for cryptids.
So for our tier list, S tier Wendigo.
Wendigo.
Top tier, it's a classic, has many different variants from like because pretty much if you want to think about like the skinwalkers are just Wendigos.
Yeah.
So yeah. It's a classic creature, very deadly. It's probably the most deadliest on this list on when it comes to land base. It's the most deadliest.
Absolutely, yeah, I agree. Yeah,
Other than that, whatever the frick that Snallygaster is.
yeah, the Snallygaster's wicked.
now, now, I will say this. I was gonna tell T to put the Jersey Devil on here, but that would just make this S tier. It would be the most powerful if you read up on the Jersey Devil.
Jersey Devil.
But for now, S tier Wendigo. For A plus, we have the black carpet on the top. We have T's big boy Godzilla looking kaiju freaking serpent, and then at the bottom of A plus is the Mongolian Death Worm.
Yep.
For A tier, we have Oki.
Which is at the top. Undisputed champion.
Listen, he's only being carried by his cute looks. That's the only
his cute
reason.
looks, his positivity, and him eating dumb kids that decide to go into that lake.
Behind Oki is the Snallygaster. Behind the Snallygaster is the Goat Man. Specifically the Maryland version, but since I'm gonna say like I don't know all the Goat Men, then yeah, the Goat Men are behind Snallygaster.
Yeah.
Then behind the Goat Man is the Queensland Tiger. In B tier, we have the Rake, which is technically not a cryptid, but we're gonna say it's a cryptid because technically it's a creepypasta.
Yeah.
Behind the Rake is, I believe, the
Mothman. Yeah.
Mothman. Behind the Mothman is Loch Nessie. Behind Loch Nessie is the frickin' Dog Man.
D-Wall.
Behind the dog,
Yeah.
the Dawawa.
The Dawawa,
the Dog Man. Behind the Dog Man is Chessie.
Yeah,
that's
Chessie. And then
behind Chessie is the Pajama Aliens.
yeah, the Pajama Aliens. The Fresno Nightwalkers, yeah.
The Nightwalkers.
C tier.
Unfortunately, if any of y'all like the Chupacabra, unfortunately, me and Tia think that this thing is not dangerous, or at least it's not a threat.
Unbased.
Yeah. but it is a classic. I wish it was with the Wendigo, but it's not as deadly. It only targets farm
Farm
animals.
animals, and it probably
Never been,
can
it's
get
never been
shot down.
fighted, and it's dog size, and I feel like if you catch it off guard, you gotta shoot this thing or just beat it up with like a melee weapon. Like
Yeah.
it's not that hard. And then
The
behind
Vans
the
Meteor Visitor, yeah.
is that thing.
And then
That
an absolute bottom, the worst of the worst, Loveland Frogman, the Sasquatch from Honey Island, and then Wampus.
Yeah. The only reason why probably the Wampus cat is above the other two is because first, it's more deadly. Second, I just think that this looks a little bit cooler than the rest, even though
Yeah.
it is just a giant cat.
Now, in terms of damage, this thing can probably be like in that, but I put it down here because it's just a Bigfoot.
Listen,
It's
T,
literally a Bigfoot.
this isn't a versus tier list. Who wins?
Yeah. Honestly, if it was a versus tier list, it'd probably be between this thing, that thing, and that thing.
Yeah. If we're doing this like like an arena, like battle royale style, the Wendigo's winning because all the serpents are either gonna. I'll see. Listen, the serpents are only winning if they can get their opponents in the water.
If they can drown them, yeah. The black
And
carpet.
most of these land predators, like the Wendigo, will actually genuinely fight back.
Yeah.
But Grant, I feel like if the Wendigo were to fight like your giant kaiju, then yeah, he's losing.
Yeah.
If the Wendigo is dragged to the water, he's dying.
Yeah. But at the same time, who knows if we can actually drown a Wendigo, if that's even physically possible. But I digress. That is the tier list. This is the tier list.
If y'all have your opinions, type in the comments. If y'all are Chupacabra enjoyers, go suck a dick.
I won't say that, but like, yeah, I can understand why you're
Yeah,
mad.
it's not dangerous. If you think it's more dangerous than I don't know, the pterodactyl thing, I don't know what's
If you
wrong.
think it's more dangerous than the Bachama monsters or the OG Ogie, then you're
Listen,
clearly
bro,
mistaken.
listen. If only the pajama monsters,
Can
the
actually
pajama
do something besides walking. Yeah.
the pajama aliens. If the pajama aliens were not creepy by their walking, then they would have been like D or F. They'd be below
D or C.
D, F,
Yeah.
you know.
But hey, that's
So yeah,
that's everything we have. That's our cryptid tier list. That's
if you
about
guys
it.
want another part to this, we'll add more cryptids to the list.
Or maybe a completely different tier list. I'm thinking of like maybe, I don't know, like a backrooms thing. Who knows?
Or we could just argue for half an hour on a food tier list. But
Oh yeah, true. That is a good one. Yeah, can't lie.
But this has been T's channel. I'm just a guest. If you want to go check out my shit, just look up Almond Doy or Doy.
I'll put a
Check out
channel
my-
in the description. Don't worry.
Yeah. T will put my channel in the description to go watch my gaming stuff. I'll try to post more, and yeah, this has been the tier list of two retards.
Yeah, two dumbasses trying to figure out what cryptid's better than the other.
Arguing over why Ogie is the best cryptid out of all of them.
Ogie is A tier. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, but see you guys.
See ya.